Now let's take a look at our 15 minutes or less brought to you by Geico and some of the scoring plays in this one. JT Daniels with a nice throw to George Pickens. George took the lead 7-3, but then Mississippi State behind Dylan Johnson on his 4-yard rush took the lead back. Then there was a big play, probably the longest pass play of the game. Jaden Walley, 51 yards from Will Rogers, but then Georgia would respond as they go to their freshman Jermaine Burton, 48 yards on that reception. We are tied at 24. 15 minutes of football and possibly more from Athens, Georgia. As the Bulldogs punt this away, fair catch called for by Austin Williams at the 25-yard line. And I tell you what, it's an amazing story what's going on with Mississippi State and the fact that their numbers are so low. For more, let's go down to Lauren Sisler.
Yeah, we talked about it in the open that right now Mississippi State only has 49 scholarship players, and that was after their latest round of COVID testing. So this team has really struggled in recent weeks, and it really came down to a decision between the team and the league to decide to move forward. And I think what went into that partially was the fact that none of the units were actually decimated, so they felt like they could come out here and perform, and obviously it's playing dividends. But think about this, you're 2-4 in the season, and this team knows where they are right now. They understand that development is critical even in this unprecedented season they're in. So every snap and every rep counts, and I think that's what's important to remember here. And they're playing with a lot of energy, and that is what Mike Leach has preached as one of his big philosophies coming in here to Mississippi State.
Yeah, wants to be the team that brings the energy every single night they suit up. Dylan Johnson on that reception, but here's what they've done is they've kind of taken the air out of this game, right? I mean, they've done their part in terms of keeping their defense, which is a limited defense in terms of numbers, off the field for the most part.
Yeah, it's been what you mentioned, short intermediate pass game, taking the shots when they are there, but the decision-making from your quarterback has been the ultimate, I think, biggest part of his ball games. Made great decisions with and has not turned it over.
Almost did right there. That could have been picked off.
Catch the ball, man. Fuck swiping it down. Catch the ball.
But Georgia, Tyreek Stevens.
Shit, it's still 3rd and 3.
Yeah, I thought he was just a little late on that one. He had him.
Should have caught that shit, man.
He kind of double clutched it for a minute. He gets that football out of his hands a little bit quicker. He has a chance to complete that. But here we are again on 3rd down, where they've been pretty good throughout the ball.
Damn, man.
And it's that 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4 underneath that range that they've really been good.
Yeah! There you go, baby.
Brought some pressure off the edge. Adam Anderson got his hand up, and that's exactly what Dan Lanning was talking about. We got to knock some of these balls down.
Yeah, knowing this ball's coming out quick, they understand what type of formation, what they try to do on these particular downs.
See, if you can't get to the quarterback, swipe that motherfucker down, man.
In this ball game, if you can't get to the quarterback, you have to get your hands up, and they've done it on both sides. Georgia and Mississippi State both have been good in that area.
Georgia's done it 4 times today. That may have been the biggest one, forcing a punting situation. Here is Reed Bowman to punt it away. Reed averaging 42.5 yards per punt this year. Good clean stat, not much of a rush. And a fair catch called for at the 26-yard line. JT Daniels having a nice opening game with the Bulldogs back on the field when we come back.